Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Allie LaForce reporting for us. This is the first they're seeing of Toronto here. First game of the NBA's regular season for them. Here's Ingram. After Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Duren. Sigma with a rebound.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility. And if Duren decides to go up and try to dunk that, who in this league is going to get in his way?
Irving for three. Rebounded by Ingram.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the right side. And here's Shepherd for three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Here's Sigma. Clock at 6. Left side, Mitchell. Over Barrett. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Oh, the turnaround jumper can be a tough shot. You have to have a good feel for it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Brian, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And here's Ingram outside.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Irving looking it over. Up top, Kamara. 5 to shoot. Here's Sigma. Sinks the tray.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Well, he just looks so confident right there, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Kicks it out to Barrett. Here's Murray Boyles. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. A good look from Duren. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Cleveland leading by 5. Irving with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Left side, Kamara. The shot. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. To halt the run. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Barrett did a nice job that time surveying the defense, saw his options, and he ended up taking it himself.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And here's Ingram outside. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Good luck dealing with Duren on the offensive glass. That's just an outstanding job staying with the play.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to Sigma. Tries the spin move. Here's Kamara. Here's Sigma. Back to Kamara. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And well, usually Ingram is an understated player, relies more on being smooth, but not that time. He finished with some flair.
Now here's Avdia. He's scoreless. Here's Mitchell. And he drives in. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk. 1 second left. And the dunk by Duren.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter.
Toronto, 13.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
You know, as we watch Grady Dick, what stands out about his game, Tim?
Well, Brian, it's the way he moves off the ball. He will keep defenses occupied, cutting and coming off screens, and he has the size to get his shot off over even the most hotly contested defender.
Ball in the paint.
Yeah, inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Pass to Dick. To the paint. Here's Holland. And he slams it in one-handed.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. To the middle. Here's Nevin. Now Ball. 4 on the clock. And here's Grant from the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And that is a shot Grant has spent lots of time on working over the years. And you see the results right there.
They set the pick. Down low. Ball with a steal. Fast break, Cleveland. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And give credit to Ball's quick thinking. Outstanding job reading the opposition and pouncing on the steal.
Here's Dick. He buries it from 3. Dick's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Grant with a steal. They've got numbers. Here's Nevin. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Back to quickly. Pass to Holland. Grant with a steal. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Cleveland shooting their first foul shot of the game. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Brian, back to you.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And, Legs, you think back to a few decades ago, we had some fierce rivalries in this league. What constitutes a rivalry nowadays?
Well, B.A., it's much more difficult to find those long-term heated rivalries like years past, and that's primarily because of the parity and player movement that we have in the league now.
Pass to Holland, and he dumps it down.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Here's Nevin. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Here's Holland. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Here's Goodrich. Still without a bucket. 6 to shoot. There's Ball with a 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Toronto shooting their first free throw in this game. So both teams changing it up here. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
When you look at the development of R.J. Barrett, he has really developed into a reliable scorer in this league.
Donovan Mitchell on the attack. Here's Sigma. No good again that time. Durant in the high post. The 3, Barrett. Grady Dick, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Toronto. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Durant, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, that is grown man strength right there. Durant finishing through contact.
Toronto shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Now here's Mitchell. This one for 3. And that's good. Irving for 3.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Outside Ingram. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Now here's Kamara. He has 7 from the right block. Just 5 on the clock. And that one drops for him. Sigma's got 5 now.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And they're pushing it up. And he goes in for the dunk.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others, a great skill to have.
Pass to Barrett. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. And again, Toronto, no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. They trail by 1. And since arriving in Toronto, his hometown, R.J. Barrett has seen his game take a step forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And in particular, his playmaking has gone to another level. If he could ever get his shot right, then he really will be off and running.
To the inside. And the dunk by Duran.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Left side, Mitchell. Wow! Put that in the dunk contest.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's Ingram. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Good on both. Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
The question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Inside to the wing on the left. Gets a very good look and converts. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
Always eager to find a bucket. Ball drops into his shot immediately.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duren is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
Toronto leading by 6. Basket counts. 9 points in the game.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Stolen by Whiteside. Here's the pick. The putback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so here is Toronto. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's a one-game homestand for the club.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
With 1 on the clock. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Well, and there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's Quickly. High post Whiteside. Tipped away. Avdia with it. Now Quickly defending. The Cavaliers trailed by 12. Down low. Here's Sigma. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Now here's Kamara. Let's go with a 3. Sigma, no good.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Right side Dick. Ooh, drains the 19-footer. And the Raptors lead by 12.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Here's Irving. On the wing, Mitchell. Driving inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Some changes for Toronto. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Thanks for that, Ali. Pass to Sigma. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Sigma's got 4 points this quarter.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Ingram. Now Duren. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Nifty move. And they get it back. Irving outside. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen away. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Barrett. Ooh, they pick off the pass. from downtown. Duren pulls it down. Raptors lead by 12. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
And what's great about Duren's production is it's consistent and he plays to his strengths.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. They set a pick. Here's Irving.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
Flushes it down with both hands.
That's a great look by Barrett right there. A wing who continues to improve as a distributor.
Now here's Irving. Puts up the tray. Duren pulls it down.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Raptors.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it, they really pushed the action and got rewarded.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jalen Duren.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Got a piece of it. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. It's good. Here's Toronto with the ball. Duren. Oh, he can't get the layup. And Irving has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. It's a 16-point game. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Here's Shepard. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season.